to this week's quickfire questions. So don't have any left over for Friday, seeing as it was the own. Anyway, what an eventful week. What an eventful week. This time last week, it was on and we had a great live. I hadn't a clue I was going to, throw myself down the stairs. I can laugh now. I wasn't laughing then, right enough. So we'll give a few people a few wee minutes to get in. So I'm well enough now. I mean, all the bruising's kind of fading. So I'm well enough now that I'm chomping at the bit to get back in the garden because I'm finding it very therapeutic. I'm actually quite enjoying gardening. So, I mean, I've got all that spiritual help. I don't know when the spiritual help will leave. I'll be enjoying the garden. Anyway, so let's see who's in. So, Gail. Hello, Karen. Oh, we'll have to listen later. Lots of love. So, Gail she must be away out somewhere. Mr. Gail, hi. Hi, Kiwi Mama Mira. And Sarah's here. Hi, Karen and everyone. Love to you all, you too. And Melania is here. Good morning to you, Karen. Oh, is it Snooky? And all your amazing soul tribe. Sending love and light to everyone, you too. And Anita's here. Hi, Karen and everyone. So glad you're okay. And back on, sending love. Thank you. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. As I said, ready to go. Yep, learning to go. Who else is here? Pat's here. Hi, Karen. Hello, Karen and Snooky. How are we? And had a walk. Oh, we had a walk today. Oh, good. With hubby. 3 birthday celebrations. Was that 3 celebrations? Boogie on the dance floor. Oh, wow, good. Wee Snooky's in, actually. She goes behind. I've got like shelves that's got wee kind of drawers. It goes behind there. So that's what it is. She might make an appearance. So I hope you had a nice time. Hi, Nicola. Glad you're okay from Aberdeen. Nice. And Sue's here. Hi, Karen and everyone. Hi, Sue. And Ruth's here. Hello, Karen from Aberdeen. There we go. And Elaine's here. Hi, Karen from Palmerston North. Good. And Kathy's here. Good morning, Karen. Cool here today in Christchurch, New Zealand. Please, sir. Yeah, I'm healing okay. I'm healing well. Do you know, we were supposed to have, I mean, it did rain, but it didn't really come to much. And we were supposed to be having thunder and lightning, but that doesn't seem to have came to anything either. It's supposed to be lovely all week again. It was lovely today. It was nice today. Tracy's here. Hi, Karen. Glad you're back looking fabulous. Thank you. And Shirley's here. Hello, Karen and Soul family. Hope everyone is well. Looking forward to tonight's cards. Yes. Mind and put your, because I need to take all the questions today. I'm only going to be doing about 4 tonight, and then we can have a wee chat in between. But remember, put them in your questions in capital letters so I can see them. Okay. I thought it was Snooky. I mean, it's probably predictive text. It tries to predict what I'm actually saying and all. Hi, Linda. Hi, Karen and Soul family. So glad to see your happy, smiling face and to hear that you're okay, Karen. You gave us all a fright. Oh, hey. Do you know who I gave the biggest fright to, apart from myself? Snooky. Snooky, she never left my side all week. All week. As I said, I had that much of the couch and she'd that. So, but I'm all right, chomping at the bit to get back at it. Evening, Karen Thomas. Morning, Soul family. Evening. There's Sarah saying hi to Roger. Is that A.D. Greenstone? Hi, Karen from Auckland. Hello. A frosty start to a sunny day here in Waikato. Love to World Soul Family. There we go. And Nancy here. I can absolutely stone it down. Oh, is it? Oh, on Saturday night, I absolutely loved the rain. I never even seen it. I mean, I know I got up the next morning and I knew it had been raining, but I didn't see it. I like the rain. I don't like the frost. Well, if it's thick frost, I can walk on, but I hate it when it's all on the ice. And you know, because I'm like Bambi when I'm out trying to walk on that ice. Anyone get dreams of time stopping? I've not had dreams of time stopping, but does anybody feel that time is just spinning? I mean, in no time at all. I mean, another couple of weeks and it'll be the longest day. And that'll be the dark night drawn in. And I don't feel as if we've even had a spring. You know, I mean, I just think we've went over here, we've went from winter to summer. No spring. You know? Yeah, hello, Karen and Snooky and Soul Family. Bay of Islands. Evening. Yeah. Snooky will be sitting in you purring vibes. Do you know, she sat up, she sat beside me, but she sat up in because I threw a wee rug over at the top of the settee, because she wouldn't go. And she was sitting in the top of the settee. So I thought if I threw a rug there and wee claws on them going into my settee, she just sat there for ages. You know? Here's Sherilyn. Hi, Karen. Hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling much better. I still see people prepping for the system collapses while New Zealand power water outages and need right, okay. Right, I've highlighted that one. I've highlighted it. So we can ask that, okay. Yeah, time is spinning. It's no half, you know. I'll get to my 60th birthday soon. I'm on my bus pass. I says that'll be just my bloody luck that I'll be 60 and I'll get a free bus pass and I'll be off ski. I'll be away up in the Highlands and everything with my bus pass. And I bet you it stops because that would be my luck. Hi, Jude. Hi, Karen and Soul Family. Yep. I have been feeling the weeks have just galloped into each other. Time is rocketing by. I mean, was it in Patreon yesterday that when we were on the live in Patreon, we were saying that the children are noticing it as well. They're absolutely noticing it. You know? Yeah, Kathy, I mentioned to someone last week, yeah, absolutely speeding up. Oh, there we go. There's Jude. See, I'm 60 in August. See. All us people that were born in 1963. What are you saying, Elaine? Well, we will see. Right, okay, we'll get that one. Here's Donnelly. Hi, Karen, Snooky and Thomas. Great to see you back, sending love and light. Thank you. Wow, Linda, I will be 80 in August. So definitely no one time is beat up. I wonder what I would be doing when I was 80. Hopefully the planet will have returned to and it'll be better. And I'll be on the phone saying, I need my spaceship and I need it now. Oh, thank you. Just about to head out. Post some links first. Thank you, Gail. Morning, Karen. Glad to see you're on the mend. Beautiful frosty morning. Hugs, love and light to all. my daffodils came up. We're going into winter. That kept happening a wee while ago, a couple of years ago. It was, the flowers were all kind of coming through, and then the big frost and they were away. You know. Oh, here's Alan too. Monica and Soul family from Auckland. I will be visiting the UK and Ireland in mid-July to visit my children and grandchildren. Oh, waited nearly 3.5 years to. Oh, that's great. Oh, Alan, that's good. Yeah, that's great. Can we look into the? Oh, that's the one I've got. Is there one I've missed? Did I miss? Oh, I think it was. Can you look into the children found? Oh, I did. I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. That's a miracle. That's a miracle. There's Kim as well. Lovely to see you here. Great to see you, Karen. Glad you're feeling better. Hi, lovely people. I am feeling much better. Gail, thanks very much for all your help. Have a nice day, okay? And speak soon. All right. So, right, let's get started. So I think I've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we've got 4 just now. I think that was all. Yeah, 4. Right, okay. Right, so Sherilyn. Hi, Karen. Hope you're feeling better. Well, New Zealand power water outages and need to prepare for several weeks. See, this is what we were hearing over here, and it never came to anything. But we can ask, okay? I mean, fear. Right, so we'll ask and see what's going on. That one. Okay. So, right, well, New Zealand sea power and water outages and need to prepare for several weeks. So, it's a case of they're telling you to prepare, or is it a case of, is it just you're hearing it through the grapevine, Okay. Let's see. Well, do you know, it's as if something's been offered. Is it just a case of... So I'm not getting this as in the power and the water. I'm getting this as something else. Right, so I'll leave that to the side just now because I'm not sure of this. But it might come out in this, okay? See, they're working on things. Do you know, I feel as if it's to keep the fear going, because we've been all through this. The mainstream media kept saying, there might be, or there could be. I would just watch this space. I mean, it doesn't do you any harm to prepare for any eventuality, okay? Yep. It's like, it's like, the elite, the poor. We'll keep them poor. We'll give them, we'll drop this and this and this, and we'll put this into the mix. And we'll keep saying about the power, we'll keep saying about the water, just to keep them all in fear. I know that yous are coming into your winter, right? But I feel as if next summer is going to be quite a good. It's going to be quite good weather because I don't feel as if he's had a summer there. Well, I know some of you didn't. I know some of it was just rain. I'm getting prepared though, but I'm not getting prepared like power and what. I'm getting prepared for something else. Prepare for something else. I'm going to have another look at the North Island because because of what happened. Because I have a feeling that there's something more to what happened in the North Island. So I want to have another wee look into that. But I want to kind of focus on that. So that'll be coming, because you know what they're like. Right. See, the people are going to be celebrating, you know. It's to keep you thinking, oh, should we do that and should we not, or should we wait? That kind of thing. Your power and your water. I mean, it's the things you pay for. It's the things you pay for. Is your bills getting pushed up sky high now as well? Because that's what happens over here. And I always feel as if you're like 6 months behind us. So you might, like the cost of living crisis coming over to you now. I mean, but I'm only hearing it's fear, 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 you know. Yep. I feel this is an agenda being pushed by the crazies. Just to keep you guessing, to keep you, worrying. See, I still feel as if there's something big coming. I feel as if it's for the world though. But I feel as if it's more good than bad. I'm wondering if, do you know, I'm going to do Georgie Boy, Georgie Porgy Pudding and Pie, him, that sold out all his thingies in World War Two, who's handed his stuff over to his son, because I don't think he's here anymore. Anyway, that's besides the point. The power, I feel as if it'll be fine. And I mean, there is water there as well. So I'm feeling as if it's more fear mongering than anything else. But I feel as if it's something, Sherilyn, that we need to keep an eye on. Okay, it doesn't do any harm to keep an eye on it. Maybe in the coming weeks as you're going into winter. Okay. Oh yeah. I always come on here and I've always played with Snowy. Yes, not Snowy, that's my little cat that died in 1992. She must be around as well. Because Snowy I call Snooky Wickums, and then I've got Snooky who I call Snooky Wickums. So every time I come on here I've been playing with Snooky. So her fur gets everywhere and it irritates me. So let's see. Right, hold on. I'm reading my nose. I'll be back in a minute. That should be fine now. Do you know, people have got creative ways of getting power, as in electricity, that way as well. But Thomas is saying it doesn't do any harm to be prepared. So he's not saying that anything's going to happen, but it doesn't do you any harm to be prepared. Okay. Yep. I see New Zealand's recovering. I mean, I still feel there's aspects of it that is still, it's still some places locked down. And it's a kind of fear that they keep doing, as if, you can, oh, you'll be locked down anytime. I mean, the World Health Organisation, who want to lock down the whole world. See, it's to keep you frightened. It's to lower your self-worth, and it's to lower your energy and your power. It's to take away your power. You know. See, you've been watched over. I still don't see it. I don't see it. See, I feel as if there's a big drop just about to hit New Zealand, as in what's been going on. I still feel that. I mean, I had one or two doubters in the comments with the reading on Mrs. Teeth. They must have one foot in the matrix and one foot out of it. That's how you know that they're coming in and out and in and out, because they're still buying into the mainstream media and all what they try and suck you back in with. But you're enlightened. You're too enlightened for them, okay? See, they're tricking you. It's total trickery from the government and whoever's saying this, trickery. Some of it's hearsay. Yeah. See if they tried it, it'd be divine intervention. I mean, the way the world is going on just now, it's divine intervention is stopping what these crazies want to do. And they're backing them into a corner where they're having to expose everything that they're doing in the space of a short time, so that people think, hey, hold on a minute. And that's, to wake people up. I'm still not sure about this, so I need to kind of look and see. This might be for something else, though. Although it came out in that question, you know. See, they're pushing the environment. I mean, we all know that they're pushing the environment, and I feel as if, well, you'd be told to conserve energy. Is this going to be the new buzzword? I feel as if this is going to be a new buzzword, not only for New Zealand, but for everybody. Conserve energy. Aye, just watch us. Like, can you say it again? Oh, right. Right, so whatever power the crazies had over New Zealand is gone. And it's the remnants that's left that they're clearing out just now, okay? Obviously, Mrs. Teeth's away, so it's to get that wee naff out as well, a wee right-hand man. So, but the power is gone. It's gone. And it's just the faithful wee naffs that are left. Yep, I got there the last time, a new beginning for New Zealand, a new beginning. Yep. I see they're spinning a yarn. See that kind of saying, spinning a yarn, as in talking rubbish, baloney, just to keep people going, to keep people in perpetual fear that it could happen. Like say, will be outages. We've been all through that. That was getting, you know, during our winter. It was so this. There could be blackouts this as well. I'll worry about it when there is. See, I know that New Zealand's rich in something, right? There's going to be a discovery made. Is it all their riches? I'm asking Thomas that should have went to the people, that were getting taken for the people, right? So that's going to be discovered, right? See, I still think there's something big going to be coming out, like documents. Documents. They're going to be asked for documents. I feel as if the CV has been investigated over here, and I feel as if it's just about to be starting getting investigated over there. I feel that's for New Zealand and Australia though. And that's when all the wee minions all scurry away. Because over here, both, Boris and the Tartan Tyrant, they've been told not to delete their WhatsApp app messages. So, I'll talk about the Tartan Tyrant in a wee minute. Once I've done a couple of the readings, because she got arrested yesterday. She's released right enough, but she got arrested. See, the people are wise. I feel as if people are going to start going back to live off the land. Live off the land. Because the land does not belong to the elite, it belongs to the people. All the people. All the people. I feel as if ancient ways are coming back as well, and it's going to be a mix of the two. It's like ancient laws. I mean, I know this was about the end. I suppose that would be, it would incorporate that too. See, the road ahead looks, I don't see anything dark, I don't see anything to worry about, but as I said, it's something we'll keep our eye on. Oh, they're there. So it's something we'll keep our eye on. Do you know, if they try anything else, I feel as if New Zealand's on the cusp. Now, I know that sometimes you don't feel as if it is on the cusp of people saying enough is enough and go away. I feel as if it is on the cusp of people saying that. Go away. We've had enough of you, go away. So that was the first one. Every single deck is over here. Right. So I feel as if there was nothing like worrisome in it, but I still feel as if I feel as if it's just them putting it out there. Oh, there could be, because this is what we went through. Oh, there could be blackouts. Oh, there could be. Oh, there could be. I mean, we're probably going to have a water shortage because we've had, this is getting into our third week in Scotland. I mean, that's a miracle. I mean, geez, Scotland's usually get one day or two, a couple of days in May, and that's for summer. So, and then they keep going on and saying, the warm weather, and people are going back to 1975 and showing them what the weather was like and saying what you're on about, because they're not buying into their nonsense. So, Sherilyn, I feel as if it's talk. But we'll keep our eye on it, okay? We'll keep our eye on it. So that was that one. So what's the next one? Well, we received the EBS here in New Zealand, right. I done that a couple of weeks ago, so it's been a couple of weeks, so we can ask again. Oh no, it's a bit in here. Ouch. Honey God. Oh, here we go. That's us. Right, so the EBS. Oh. Will you receive the EBS in New Zealand? Okay, let's have a wee look. You know, it's absolutely roasting in here. It's usually, I mean, the last time I had to have the fan heater on in mind. Right, so the EBS. Okay, let's have a wee look. So New Zealand received the EBS. We received it a couple of weeks ago and it was a disaster. It was a disaster. Not that I received it, I put my phone, I put everything off. Like, no. I feel as if they will test it. So maybe you're due for a test. I'm not sure. Did you say in the next? No. Well, will we receive? So they might test it over there. Well, they're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. See, there's, like, getting alerts on your phone with, when Mother Nature, or maybe it's not Mother Nature, maybe it's not, it's not nature, it's maybe man-made, with adverse weather. But I feel as if, like, say, for the whole West, there's an alert coming. But I don't know if it'll be an EBS, but I feel as if there's an alert coming. And I think it'll be good. As in, do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying an alert coming for everybody, and it'll be oh, thank God. I was beginning to lose hope. That kind of thing. Yep, call to judgment. That's what it'll be. They'll have their wee practices to keep you, this is all, the one that they done in the UK was to see how many people were still compliant. But the one that's going to happen, I feel as if it'll be church bells though. Church bells will ring. And it'll be a call to judgment. A call to judgment. Which would be alert. Because do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing church bells ringing, right? And people getting excited. But I feel as if this is people in the know getting excited, going, it's happening. See that mean when it's like, it's happening, and it's like excitement. That kind of thing, and it's a call to judgment. You know, all the things, all the ducks are in a row and all the things are in place just now. They're collecting evidence. They're collecting evidence. I mean, somebody in the comments said, "Oh, you know, I think it was with the tartan tyrant. Oh, you know, they're all over the place. You're not. Let me know when you come out the Matrix, okay? Just let me know, because this isn't anything to do with justice, as in the justice system and the Matrix justice system. This is a higher power of justice, and I feel as if they're getting all their ducks in a row, and it'll be a quality judgment. You know. Which makes me wonder. Now, I've always stayed away from this. I've always been half in, half out. I said, well, I think, you know, him it sold out all these people in World War Two to get away, and he's been an absolute hideous person ever since. I feel as if he's away. I absolutely feel as if I don't get him on the Earth's plane at all. And I feel as if they've trapped him. So maybe I'll do a wee reading on him, because I feel his son has taken over. I don't even know he had one. I mean, oh geez, oh man. But the son's taken over, and it's all his wealth is went to the son, which makes me think he's no longer here. So I'll do one on him. But so that's a higher power for a call to judgment. A higher power. Okay. Yep. See, I feel as if something's imminent in New Zealand. You know, like I said, they're going to try something else. You know, because they need to keep people in fear, and people are not getting in fear anymore. So they're trying everything to keep people in a perpetual state of fear. So I feel as if they'll try something, and it'll be to see how many people are awake, and how many people will go, oh my goodness, that kind of thing. But Thomas says, don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. See, I feel as if there's a storm coming. There's a storm brewing. See, I feel as if there's a storm brewing within the government. I mean, I know this was the EBS, but I feel as if they might use that. But that'll be to see how many people are compliant. But there's a storm brewing within the government. So I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing them falling. Or will they get? I don't like to say this, but will they get back in, and then they'll be taken out? Because I feel as if it's going to be one by one by one, and they're all falling. Because it's like dominoes over here; they're all going. You know. Yep. There's plenty. They deceive the people all the time, but we know that they're deceiving. They're deceitful. They're horrible people. See, I feel as if there's going to be a leader emerging in New Zealand. Somebody who's really, really powerful, but will not take no for an answer and wants an investigation. This is a male. I feel as if, I wonder if he's a journalist type, maybe. Because I used to see lawyers, but I wonder if he's a journalist who's going to step away and say, no, this is enough's enough. I mean, are you getting all this woke nonsense? Because I feel as if that's coming into New Zealand as well. So, the EBS. The EBS. Oh, okay. Wow, do you know what I'm getting as well? Old and young coming together to fight this, because the youth are going to have taken enough, and so is the elderly, and it's the elderly that was holding out and holding out and holding out over here, and even they've had enough. Um, I don't even think it'll be an EBA. I feel as if people are talking. People are talking. Prayers answered. Prayers answered. Do you know? I mean, I know that there's still an awful lot of, oppression. And that's going to get lifted. There's a big expose coming for New Zealand. A big expose. I feel as if it's Mrs. Teeth. They all think she's lovely, and and I wondered if it's going to be that journalist who's going to expose her. Whatever they're going to try and do, it's going to be stopped. It's not going to wash, and it's not going to work. So will they try it? I'm asking Thomas, will they try it? And it'll be like, it'll go pear-shaped like it did over here, because it's right. See, I'm still getting that. You get messages in your phone for when, like say, things that you've got to be warned about, right? But this is different. This is different. And I still hear the church bells ringing. See, I always get that now that they're all backed into a corner, they're going to be asking for forgiveness. And I feel as if, like say pushing the jabs onto I can say jabs onto the wee ones. That's what they're going to get exposed for. That and other things. And other things. See, but people, we naturally wake up and think, I was duped. It's going to be bittersweet. There's going to be, oh my goodness, I knew something was going on. I knew this couldn't go on forever. But then it's going to be bittersweet, because they're going to realise that the government never had their best interests at heart. But they never have. People are going to wisen up to it. Well, I do that quite often when I miss one. All right. See, there's still information coming out. There's going to be an abundance of information coming out. Oh, I need to take a wee drink. I'm looking at Spooky. She's absolutely sound. Wow, do you know what I'm seeing? Did something happen with a ship? Because I feel as if there's a shipwreck. Maybe it's not happened yet. I feel as if it's happened though. Was there a ship? See, I feel this is the North England, right? Was there a ship went down? Or maybe there was, and they've not told anybody? Because I see a shipwreck. Like, see this nonsense that they're saying about. I feel as the ABS has brought this in, right? But see what they're doing in Ireland just now with they're trying to get them to cull all their cattle. I feel as if they're going to try something similar in New Zealand, and the farmers, it's a sheep station or something. Sheep are going to say no, no, too far. There's something in the countryside that they want. There's something about the land. See, do you know what I'm saying? Like magical. New Zealand's magical land, but it's wow. Do you know? See this right now. That looks as if, oh, excuse me, it happened maybe centuries ago. Where now I know that some people in the comments have said that was New Zealand called something else before it was New Zealand, because I feel as if there was a big tidal wave or something came and it's buried something, buried some of the land. So is it going to come back? Is it going to rise up? Is it? Do you know, this. I need to hang because this is. Now I get visions right. What I'm seeing is what I'm seeing. Right, it's as if New Zealand was bigger, right, and something happened. It was like a big tidal wave or something, and some of it is buried under the sea. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I'm saying. But something is going to happen, but it's going to be away from the people. But something's going to happen, and something's going to say, that looks like land over there, where it was water. So is land going to rise? Sometimes I wonder. But that's what I'm saying. It's as if there was land that was buried and it's rising again. So does that mean that the tide's gone down? The water's gone down? The water level's gone down? Is that would be more land? That's what I'm seeing. This is all coming out for the EPS. What do you know what I'm hearing? The land that time forgot. The land that time forgot. Maybe if somebody can tell me what I'm actually seeing, we can maybe do a wee deep dive into it and see if anything else comes out, maybe later. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm now getting land is for grazing. So whatever these crazies want, the land is for grazing. It's not for. And I feel as if it was given to the people. It was given to the animals. It was not for them. Land is for grazing. I've just noticed. I've not even put this on. I was getting ago. Right. So land is for it's for the animals. It's for the humans. It's not for them. They do not rule it. Nobody rules it. Nobody rules the land. It was given to the people. It was given to the animals. Wow. I'm wondering if there's something they're going to try and set fire to something. Is that what they're going to try and do? That'll get stopped. I mean, we know that what's going on in Canada. It won't happen. do you know, they're that crazy that they would try anything. See, they've got defenders of the land from above and below, defending it now. Defending it. Do you know, I see people going out as well to defend, you know, as well, saying no, no more. See, there's two. See, I got that as well. There's a bright future coming. I mean, especially these past 3 years, where it was horrendous, bright future coming. Yep. Divine intervention. So there's divine intervention. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it just now, because even over here, when I say it to people, they've got it in hand, people look at me as if, but look what's going on, and we can see what's going on. This is them getting backed into a corner where they've got to bring it to the fore all the. I mean, if you turn around and tell anybody, oh, they were going to bring in the UBS, they wouldn't believe you. But they bring it in and say, well, okay, you had a chance to believe me, we're bringing it in, now what are you going to do? You know? See, it's nothing set in stone. Which me, I still get it's church bells. You know, you would get alerts on your phone, but you've always got alerts on your phone. So this would be, whatever this is, I feel as if it's church bells but it's a call to judgment. And then all I got was people running about going, it's happening, in a joyful way, for the people. So that was that one. So I hope that helped, Elaine, okay? Yeah, I just noticed that the children, that's a miracle. That, I mean, 40 days, but you know, it's like 40 days and 40 nights. You know, 40 days and 40 nights was the saviour. You know, another temptation that happened there, and then was it? I might be wrong in this, but was it no Noah? Was it no 40 days and 40 nights where it was Noah was in the ark? And now that's 40 days and 40 nights for the children. But we'll have a wee look and see. Oh, that one here. So, can you look into the children find Amazon? A bit odd, their chairs. Right. Right, to let you understand those who may not have heard the story, right? About 40 days, would that be mid-May or something? Well, it was May anyway. There was 4 children, I think it was aged, was it 13 to 1? Because one was just a baby. There was the pilot, and then I think there was another male, and then there was a mum. They were all killed. Okay. And then there was 4 children. And from what I can gather and what I read was, I think it was the 9-year-old, you know, knew how to survive. A 9-year-old knew how to survive, knew what fruits to eat, knew that's what I'm hearing. So I say I'm speechless. It's not often I'm speechless, but I'm thinking it's the 40 days and 40 nights thing, because it's like a parallel, you know, something about 40 days and 40 nights. Is it just a good thing with story, or is there something more to it? Is it just a good? What was it, a good vibe story? I can't remember what you called it. You know, and a human interest story, that kind of thing, where everything is going on in the world, all the drops are happening, okay, and then we've got this, you know, story that's about children saving themselves in the rainforest. Is there something a bit far-fetched? I feel as if, Jude, I might be on the same page as you, because yes, it's great, don't get me wrong, if they did indeed survive, or, oh, well, obviously they have survived, but themselves, do you know what immediately I thought? Oh, wow, that'll be Hollywood coming to get them for that story. That was my immediate thought. I mean, people have survived, don't get me wrong, plane crashes, but it's the significance of 40 days and 40 nights. So let's have a wee look, and let's have a wee, we'll look into it. I'm trying to find out how we're going to ask this. What's the story? I mean, I obviously just gave you, but what's the real story? What's the real story? What's the real story on it? So let's have a wee look and see what the real story is. I forgot to put myself back on. You'll not be able to hear me if I don't, you know. So the story about the wee ones in the Amazon rainforest. I mean, it has a good vibe to it, you know. It has celebration, like, you know, it's like sunflowers. It's how many sunflowers I said? 1, 2, 3. It's funny how there's 4 sunflowers there as well. Wow, do you know what I'm actually hearing? Mother Earth was taking care. Mother Earth was looking after. Do you know? I feel as if this was a galactic feel. Something was watching over them. Do you know? I feel as if they all had roles to play. They all had roles to play. It was as if their survival kicked in. You know, their survival. I feel as if they come down, you know, like when they've been born, it's been inbred in them. I feel one was older than her years. I feel it's a wee girl. So was it? I feel as if it was a wee 9-year-old that took charge though. And I feel as if she learned things that might have been from her granddad or her I think it was her granddad that kind of maybe she was going out with him and learning all about what to eat and what not to eat. Wow, very courageous. Very courageous. I mean, I had my doubts, I must admit, because I thought, is this just a good, like a good thing with story? I feel as if this might have been real. Like, because it was, I'm wondering if the plane was brought down. Because I feel as if there was fighting and then somebody came out on top. So was there fighting going on? Definitely watching over. The wee one. Whoever this, I still feel as if it was a wee, I think it was a wee girl and knew how to survive, knew how to get water, knew how to, you know. So it was all systems go. I mean, obviously they were insecure. I'm still wondering if that plane was brought down. Hmm. I'm hoping I'm wrong. See, they were well looked after. They were watched over. They were watched over. See, there is a bit of mystery about it though as well. A bit of a mystery too. Do you know what I'm seeing as well, right? I'm seeing the military, but I'm also seeing, would it be the indigenous people? Look, whoever this was knew the land, and it was like an artist kind of, but not giving up, not giving up. I feel as if this is actually true. This actually happened. Yep. Wow, do you know? I feel as if there's a wee dog in spirit looking after them, or a couple taking care of them. There's a dog as well. I mean, I know there was a dog there, don't get me wrong, and they've not found the dog, but this is a dog in spirit. Or is it an animal? It might have been an animal. You know, like you say, that a spirit animal. Kind of looking this, because that's what I'm seeing it doing, looking this and this and this. So I'm wondering if their dog passed away as well, and it's because do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing them. It's as if they're sitting around the forest, right? Not too far from where, like say, where the crash happened, but it's as if the dog's there, right? But it's going like that and looking and not letting anybody in. So I'm wondering if that's their dog. It passed over as well. But there's one higher as well. I feel as if it might be a wolf looking as well, kind of garden. See, their mum was looking after them as well. She passed away, but somebody guided them. Somebody guided them there. Oh, but do you know what I'm hearing? Mother Earth provided. She provided. Do you know what I'm hearing as well? Where the wee ones were, wherever they settled down, now that they're away, it's as if, you know how it was the rainforest? It's as if the trees and the animals, and there's a sense of sadness because I feel as if it was a concerted effort from everybody, like I said, below, above, below, like Mother Earth, everybody keeping these wee ones safe. I feel as if that did I feel as if it did happen. I don't feel as if it was, you know how sometimes they place things there just so they can, look at this and this has happened and this is great, just like a good, a human interest story, a goodwill story, that kind of thing. But I feel as if this actually happened. Yep, grief. Oh, see the dog. I'm wondering if that is a wee dog as well. The mum's got the dog. Ooh, okay, that one to down. Wow, the wee girl's spirit guide was looking after her, watching over them all, but mostly her. There's something to do with water as well. Water. Let's see, there's another one. See, there's two of them have got water. I feel as if one's the mum and one's the wee girl's spirit guide. Yeah, it did happen. That's a yes. See, I still feel as if there was something no right about well, obviously it crashed, but there was something about the plane. So I'm wondering who else was on that plane. Who else was on it? I mean, I know that there was the pilot, but who was the other person? Somebody showed them the way. They were shown the way, like divine intervention. But it was a concerted effort. Especially before it got cold, cool, cool. So I'm hearing that the rainforest provided. It provided cover, it provided shelter. It's as if it came alive. Everything working together. Communication was key. Everything working in harmony. And it's funny, new moon in Gemini, but I mean this is Gemini season, so they were found in Gemini season, you know. So I mean, I did have my doubts as well, Jude, as in, especially when it was the 40 days and the 40 nights, which makes me think, those children, what they're going to do in later life, what they're going to do in later life, surviving against all odds, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's my question, because I kind of wondered, I mean, the moral of the story, like to teach your children how to survive. Teach your children how to survive, That's the moral of the story, isn't it? There we go. So I hope that answered the question. It certainly answered mine. So let's have a wee look. Right, hold on. Right. What's the next one? Right, hold on. I'll take a wee bit of a break then now, right? And I'll be back. Gosh, I put myself off, honestly. Oh my, where am I? Oh dear. Anyway. Oh, there's Gwenda. Hi, Gwenda. Hi, Karen. The Oz government doing their best to destroy your country in every respect. When do you think you'll be doing? Possibly this week. Okay, the Oz update is coming. Okay, because there's things going on in Australia I'm quite concerned about. The fact that it's still been run by morons. Evil morons at that. So yes, look out for it coming. I'll need to charge my crystal ball, so that will not be charged for Wednesday. So I'll probably do the update for Australia. Okay. Oh, there's Amanda. So glad you're better, Karen. Mark Fielder, where should I let it go? Hold on. Should I let it go? I'm going to just pull 3 cards, right? I mean, I would say be patient, but how long are you going to let them do that? I feel as if there's somebody else coming in. Okay. But it is saying be patient, but how long are you going to be patient? But I do feel as if there's somebody else coming in. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, thanks, Anita. Every bit helps. It absolutely helps. Thanks. Oh, Doris is here too. Good morning, Karen. Beautiful soul family. I think did I miss Alan? Hello again, Karen. Just like to thank you for all you do and for giving us hope here in New Zealand. Oh, it's okay. I mean, that's all we have. We've got hope, I mean, it was bleak when I started. I've never seen anything so bleak, especially for New Zealand. This woman's got a lot to answer for, and the the things that are in place just now, like say your courts and that's all going. That's all going. And you're getting new ones in who'll do their job, Oh, thanks, Jude. Thank you. Oh, is that Janine as well? Good morning, everyone in Cairn Snoogie. Hope you are less bruised and healing. They're kind of yellow now. I felt that way, So, yep. So when I came off this we had a great live last week, and I was all going. I thought, I was go down and I'll see, get the lights off and get Snooky wee crispy biscuit things. And then I was coming up the stairs and I fell. I can. Have you spoken about? No, I haven't. Yeah, I'm going to be speaking about it in a wee minute. Okay, I've got another one to do, and then I can speak. I'll be speaking about Mrs. Smith, the air tartan tyrant. Oh, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. I'm not great at asking, but it does help because it keeps the channel going and it keeps, the wolf for the door, as they say. But I still do my private readings as well, so I'll probably have spaces for the end of the month as well, because I'm not booked out for months and months and months. I like to, if somebody needs a reading, they can get it relatively quickly. But obviously I had to cancel, and these were all brilliant about it. So I'm getting these all rebooked in again. So you should hear as well. Okay, there's somebody that I had get mixed up with somebody else, so I'll be emailing you. I can't remember offhand what your name is, but I had got you mixed up with somebody else, so you'll be hearing from me right away, and because yours is a priority now, okay? There's Marianne. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Karen, beautiful soul fam. From sunny Bay of Islands, sending you love and light. You too. And Katie's here too. Hi, Karen. At work, but made the live. Yay, headphones in. I'm all good. Great to see you back. Thank you. Is that Kate? I have a Mel Gibson doing that. I'm actually going to be doing one. I'm looking in because I'm going to be doing kind of. Because remember I done one a couple of years ago. I think it was Chris Cornell came in. They come in and I don't even know who they are. I was like, who's that? Who are you? And that's what he was talking about. And I think in that reading, they say that they were trying to protect somebody. That they had because somebody else came through because it was like as if there's no show without punch, and somebody else came who was a bit more reserved. But I feel as if this person was in the band as well. I can't remember offhand what his name is, but he was in the band as well. And I remember in the because one was the predictions that came in, and then it was I done one actually on him with Chris, and it was somebody that was with him, and he was in the band as well, and I think they were taken out. But he was quite, and I thought, I think you want to talk, and he's like, no. I'm like, oh well. So I'm going to be looking into that. I'm going to be doing one in Mel, but probably talk code, because you know what they're like. So I'll leave that one now because I'm going to be doing a series of it. Because there was the young lassie that there's something no right about her passing away either. I think it was the one I think she was in a crash or something. So I'm going to do that as well. Because she's round about me. So I'm feeling as if she's wanting to talk. So I can't remember her name though. Let's see who else. Oh, there's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Karen. I saw something so disheartening the other day. So many Kiwis are still asleep. So much so they nearly assaulted this guy for speaking up and saying the truth. All you can do is just keep going because it's the seeds that you're planting as well. The ones that are asleep are the ones that are going to fall for the greatest height, and it is disheartening. When they're asleep. I mean, we've got the woke brigade. Now that we're going to put up with, but more and more as more and more happens. Remember, you are 6 months behind us. So as more and more of this absolute nonsense comes in, that'll wake more and more and more people. I mean, I don't know if you've got the 15-minute cities and the 20-minute neighbourhoods, because that woke a hell of a lot of people up over here. I mean, it woke my sister up. So once that starts coming in, then that'll wake a hell of a lot of people up. And the cars, and the getting rid of the cars, that's waking a hell of a lot up again as well. Exactly. Yes, so banish the news, listen to music of your choice. I still listen to the news because I want to know the propaganda rubbish that they're spouting out now so that I can counter it, you know. But even now, sometimes I go, and I know that it's the biggest load of baloney I've ever heard in my life, and I go, and then I think, is that what you're saying now? Seriously? But it still catches you because sometimes you're like caught off guard. So I can understand when your first initial reaction is, oh my God, they're going to do this, you know. Oh, there we go. We've already tested it. I mean, the EBS, where will we be in lockdown? We'll come in the rest of all the crazies. Well, if you think that they're coming in to arrest, I mean, are you going to sit in your house? I mean, we need to help. We need to help. I feel as if half the crazies have been arrested anyway. Hi Martin, hi Karen, glad you're back with the bells on. Much love from North Auckland. Cheers, hi Martin. Oh, there's Faye as well. Good morning, Karen from the sunny Queensland. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Oh, there's Kirks. Hello. Late again because of the dog. Because of the dog. Is MC Ultra still at work? I would say so. See, that's another thing I'm going to look into. That'll be the new series. You know. No, I'm just about to. I'm going to do another rereading because I'm only doing 4, so I've got one more to do. And then I'll get into the Tartan Tyrant, which she's been getting up to. Oh, wow. Karen was right about the fire she predicted a few weeks ago. Even here in Scotland, they are claiming wildfires in the coldest, wettest part of the country. See, I should watch them back myself because when I read, sometimes I can't because obviously it's not coming from me; it's coming from spirit. So I watch it back and I think, oh, you know, I'm just making sure I've said hello to everybody. There's Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Good morning, Canso family. A little late here today. And a very sore. Oh, wow. In my garden, so much. Oh, not so much sleep last night. Wow. I'm dying to get back into the garden. You know. Oh, there's EO. Oh, Zelanda goes all the way up to. Oh, that would be good. See, that would be good to actually do a deep dive into and see what we can come up with. See, there's Martin telling me as well. Sits in the contingent river called Gondwana, which sank thousands of years ago. Ah, that could rise again. So I wasn't going crazy. Oh, there's Carol. Hi, Carol. Heck, I forgot you were on, Karen. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll hold that over, Janine, okay? Because I would like to look into it myself and see what's going on too. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like. Thanks very much. Oh, thanks, Ruth. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Sherilyn. It does help. Welcome to the chat, Harry and Teresa. Well, welcome, Harry and Teresa. I don't think I've seen you, but welcome. And Maggie's here as well. Just saw this, so having to go back to the start. Oh, there we go. Harry. Welcome, Harry. Lovely day here in Waikato. Did I miss Harry? I must have missed him. There's Michelle. Morning, Karen and Snooky. Morning, wee Snooky's sound. Thanks, Helen. Thank you. Right, so we'll do the last one, and then the ones that are left over, I'll maybe try and maybe get a wee update and maybe Thursday if I'm no. I don't know. Maybe I have got people on Thursday. I'll need to look at my diary. Right, where was the one I had? All right, so can we look at the current energies on the Democracy New Zealand Party? Are they quite established? Right. Tell me quickly, is the Democracy Party quite established, or are they a new party? While I'm shuffling. So they're established or are they new? Oh, jeez, I've not even done these. Right, let me know so that I can tune into the energy. They're new, right, okay. So they're new, the Democracy Party's new. Okay. There's new parties over here too, which is good. They're about a year old, right, okay. Okay, so they're a wee bit about a year old. So the Democratic Party's right. Right, so let's see. About a year old. Okay. Right, they're going to be quite fortunate. I'm wondering if are they running, are they putting up candidates for the election in October? Because I feel as if they might win a couple of seats. They might upset the apple cart. See, people, I feel as if they're doing it the old-fashioned way, where they're getting in among the people and talking. They're talking to people. Because I feel as if people are absolutely sick, of what's going on. Right, I feel as if they've got one member that's standing out. I wonder if that's the party leader, maybe? Was it started by a man? I feel as if it might be funds. Oh, talk about funds. I'm going to talk about that tyrant in a wee minute. Right, there's definitely, well, there's two. I feel as if there's an older man and a younger man who are quite prominent in that party. I feel as if one's a bit set in their ways, though. Set in their ways. Okay. Is one a writer? Is one quite famous? And I might be getting mixed up with a party over here. So I'm trying to separate the two. And maybe one's got dirt on somebody, as in documents. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to put them in danger. One's quite academic. I feel as if whoever's in charge of this party, or whatever this party's came about, they want justice. They want justice, but they're not liked. I feel as if they're trying to bring them down already. Because I'm hearing whispers, oh, they're this and they're that and they're the next thing. So maybe need to watch that they're not infiltrated. See, I feel as if it's to free their whole purpose is to free the people. Freedom of speech is going to be a big, obviously the Democracy Party, but I feel as if one of their big policies, or how they put forward their manifesto, is going to be freedom of speech. I feel as if they might get a couple of candidates in, but I feel as if this party is going to get quite big. They're destined to be big if they play their cards right and they don't do anything silly and they don't get away above their head themselves like an SNP over here. I feel as if they're destined to do well if they just stick to their principles and don't get carried away. See, I feel as if they're going to get knocked down because they might actually be challengers. They might get one or two, but they might get three or four. But you know, is it the Labour Party and I can't remember the opposition? They could give them a run for their money. See, it's money that's stopping them. They're not in it for the money, don't get me wrong, but obviously they need finances to keep going. They're persevering though. They're persevering. I wonder if somebody tried to take them down already and they've persevered. See, I'm wondering if the powers that be try to stop them from forming the party. I feel as if whoever's running this party, they're going to get attacked because whoever this is, like say the established parties see them as a rival, so they're going to get attacked. So they might try and attack their character. See, they're passionate about. I feel as if it'll be their manifesto. I feel obviously it's about democracy and bringing democracy back to New Zealand, but I feel as if it'll be freedom of speech will be a big part of the manifesto. Was one of them in another party? Or maybe somebody's going to try and jump, when their party's kind of disintegrating, they'll jump ship because as long as they keep an eye on these, whoever's maybe kind of jumping ship, for talking's sake, maybe somebody in the Labour Party doesn't like the Labour Party anymore and sees them climbing and jump ship because obviously they're career politicians. As long as they keep an eye on them, and if they start if they look as if they're for themselves and the crazies, they get yeeted out the party. Oh wow! Do you know? I'm getting somebody will be the kingmaker. Maybe they're going to do well. The kingmaker. But I feel as if they're a big threat to the more established parties. I feel as if they're and you'll start hearing things about them, but it's just you know what they say. Politics is a dirty business. You know. I see they want to take down the old system. The old system. There's quite a lot of powerful people in that party. Right, so I feel as if success is on the horizon and it'll build slowly, okay? I feel as if it's just they need to watch, those who are on the way out, whose party's on the way out, they don't jump ship because they're trying to save their career. I feel as if that would be the only warning. Just vet them. And if they feel as if they're putting party before people, get them yeeted out that party. See, they don't like what's happening to New Zealand, as if like it's not actual flames, but get up in flames. They don't like it. everything that New Zealand stood for, everything that they built up, that these people took. They don't like it, and that they're trying to bring. I feel as if they're trying to bring attention to it as well. What's been going on? Do you know what I'm hearing? Like, take the sword. Now this is the King Arthur deck. Now how there was the sword. Take the sword. I'm hearing the Pensmitre and the sword as well, so I'm wondering if they're going to do some articles, and that maybe their leaflets and their, I feel as if it might be in their manifesto as well. Okay, so overall it's a positive, and they've got positive energies. The only downside I can see is possibly, the wee naffs when they're trying to jump ship, Yep, expect powerful change. I feel like that's in the political system. Okay. There we go. So that's that. So I was only doing for the night. Oh God, so where did I start with the Tartan Tyrant? Now, as this is an active investigation, there is things we can't say, okay? I can't say what I really think. I mean, I really can't say. I would love to say. That's why I've been keeping off Twitter, because I might open my big mouth and get myself into bother. The people are saying she was released without charge. But she wasn't there as, a witness. She wasn't there helping them with their inquiries. She was requested to attend. And so they must have something. Now, I know people that are in the SNP, and I know people who know them. I mean, the Tartan Tyrant lives down the road for me, right? So it takes me all my time not to get down there. Seemingly she's not there. She's not staying at that. And so she might be up, because she's supposed to have a house in Bothwell, which is even nearer me. It's even nearer. So obviously, they watch what I'm saying. I would just say watch her space, because this isn't over. I mean, I know that the SNP diehards are try to say, oh, she's done good and she's this, and they try to get I stand with Nicola trending, and it just with the trend. So I still feel as if charges are coming. Especially, like when they kept saying that the release without charge pending further investigation. So they might not have enough on yet, but they must have had enough to hold them in. So we'll soon know, because we need. I mean, the crazies they're in the schools, they're in the judiciary, they're everywhere. So we need to get them yeeted out. But I feel as if this is because Boris is in trouble as well. I'm interested in that, because it was 600,000 that they stole. Oh, sorry, I better not say stole. My opinion, what hell am I going to get out of this? That they have alleged to have taken. Okay, so 600,000 was put in for the campaign. This is people's hard-earned money for the campaign in independence. That they kept kicking down to the long grass. Now, if you want independence, if you don't want independence, that's besides the point. This was money given in good faith that is no longer there. And then they had the cheek to come and ask for more. So watch, all I would say in that is watch this space. But as I said, I'm more interested in the inquiry that's going on into the CV. Because both Boris and Nicola, I am hearing it's alleged that they've not to delete their WhatsApps messages. I know that this is going on because I've had 2 letters now from the Procurator Fiscal's office. And on the letter, it says victim. I'll need to look out again so that I can just make sure, but I mean, it's my aunt. I'm quite sure I would remember that it was victim. Victim's advocate. So what, she's been a victim of something. So I'm actually, I've been in touch with the Procurator Fiscal. I've been in touch with them. So I have to get, I had to, they'd asked me to get a statement together. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm the very person that will not let this go. So that's where we are. So I'm looking, because I'm in the inside of it, to make sure it's not a whitewash. You know, to make sure that I don't get fobbed off. Because I want justice. Real justice for what happened and what they done. So, but I'll keep you posted about it. So that's 2 letters I've had. But they said it will take a while. Probably if it's something like the child abuse inquiry, it will take, I mean, that's still ongoing. And that's harrowing because I'm looking at that as well. But that they've done, yes, and they've held them to account, but they've not done, oh no, they did not touch, and that, the inquiry. I better say the CEA inquiry. They have not touched what we all know went on in daycare homes. They've not touched it. So I'm going to write a book on it. I'm writing a book on it just now. And I have to do it as a fiction. Because I would never get it published. Even if I've published it myself, which I'm thinking, like say, along the lines of doing, I still would need to write it as a fiction. But hopefully enough people will get the seed in there thinking, hey, wait a minute, where have I heard that before? So, yes. Absolutely. So, yes, I had the popcorn. I went out, see, this is me, I keep premonitions. I was away out yesterday and I say, popcorn, I'm not a great, I'm not a great lover of popcorn, but before then I was away and I was like, getting a wee pint of milk and some, let's say something for my dinner. Because I'd forgot to get, Sunday dinner in, so I thought, oh God, I better get something. And I seen popcorn. I said, I'm just going to have some of that. Yeah. The news broke about 3 o'clock. Woman 52 has been arrested, and I thought, I bet that's Nicola. So, and then obviously it broke. So I was happy. But it's a watch this space. But as I said, I'm more interested in the CV inquiry that's going on both down in London and up here. So I'll keep posted on that. Things are happening. They're happening behind the scenes. Sometimes I get pulled right back into the matrix as well. I get pulled back in as well because I'm like, and then I think, no, wait a minute, this must be another exposing it, you know. So I feel as if there's things happening with the bank, so I'm going to have another wee look at that, because I don't think I think it was a couple of months ago I done that. So a wee look at that. Australia update's coming. I want to do another update for Ireland, because the crazies in Ireland want them to kill all their cattle. You know, as if they're going to do that. You know. Anyway, I'll just see if anybody else come in. Oh, is this the Beards Griffin? Was that Harry? Anyway, welcome. Just see if I've missed anybody. So I'll put my crystal ball out to charge up, and then we can get some. Oh no, there's Harry there. Hi Harry. Hello Angel Kiora. Meaning hello, greetings from the land of the long white cloud. Oh, in New Zealand. Oh wow, that's good. I like that. Hamilton from Harry and Teresa. Love your channel, and Snooky has been watching. Have been watching for some time. Oh, welcome, Harry and Teresa. So say, are you a divine Harry? Say hello and welcome. Yep. See, Hamilton over. I live just. Hamilton's about 5 minutes up the road for me, so I've got Hamilton as well. To make sure. I use that humour also. Yep, the older man just joined. Right. They have been going just a year. Leader is back. Did I do a reading on him? I think I did. I think I did way back. And he now has another 13 people standing with him. Oh, good. Good. Lawrence Fox, his party, he's going to stand in Boris Johnson's old, because he's leaving. I mean, he's shooting the crow, he's gone. He's going to stand in his old constituency. So he is. Oh, wow. Military planes very active in Queensland, huge people transporters for 3 weeks flying overhead, Black Hawks. I think I've seen that. I think somebody posted that. That would be good to look into as well. So I'll maybe kind of jot that down as well for the reading in Australia. Right. Matt King has chosen Matt Sheldon from, is that New Zealand DSOS, the group? All right, of doctors who pulled out from the health system and is very highly thought of. Wow. Right. Brian Tamiki hides behind his non-tax church and trusts it is true he is hiding. I think I've done one on him. I don't know how we could manage it though, to put that in with the traffic. What's what I'm saying? That stuff, the traffic that goes on the road. Better say it that way, you know. Thanks, Michelle. Thank you. Right. Oh, right. Matt King was with National until they agreed with government over mandates. Then that's when Matt pulled out. He was the only one to. Right. We are the right kind of awake. No chance. Aye, we are woke. Don't forget to hit the like. You can buy Carna coffee. Thanks very much. Book a reading. You can book a reading. Because as I said, I don't book months and months and months in advance because I always like to, if you need a reading, you can get one fairly quickly, you know. Oh, there's Paula. Hi, Paula. Hi, Karen from New Zealand here. Hi, Paula. Nice to have you here. And Amanda's here too, Amanda Jane. Hello, Karen. Thank you for all you do. You are a beacon of light in the dark times. Blessings of love and kindness to you and this community from AJ in Dunedin, New Zealand. Hi, Amanda. AJ. Hi, AJ. Is it AJ you like to be called? Great to catch up, Karen. Sending love and light to all. Keep those vibrations high. Enjoy your day. You too, Roger. He's probably away. He's probably away. Oh, there's Vix. Good morning, Karen and everyone. I'm a bit late, but I'm here. Anyway, so I'll go. So I'll be back. I'll probably be there. In fact, I'll just. I don't know, get a pen. Oh, where the hell? Oh no, I'll just put this pen. Right, so just so. Right, so. So the Australian one will be coming on Wednesday, okay? For Australia. So yeah, so watch this space because she was released, Mrs. We're trying to I was going to say Mrs. Teasdale. I'm hoping that is. Maybe that's not just such a Freudian slip. Maybe she's next. Yeah, because it was released pending further investigation. And they're sending reports to the Procurator Fiscal, so they must have something. They must have something. So she's not out the woods yet. Neither she is. Pitch Doctor. A live session. Woohoo! Greetings from Jim and is that Mochu? Mochu. Morning, Jim. Well, it's blinking driver go. Cinderella has to leave the ball. Anyway, I'll go and I'll try not to break my neck. I'll try not to break my neck. So have a great week and I'll be back on Wednesday with an update. Mochu Acres. Right. So Wednesday the update with for Australia, okay? And then obviously I'll be back on Friday with the live. Thanks very much for all your donations. They really are appreciated. Because it just means I can keep going and I don't need to worry. Okay. Anyway, I'll go. Have a lovely week. And I'll try not to break my neck this time. I did last week. Okay. Love you all. But you know that maybe one day I'll get over there, and say, hello, guess what I am? Anyway, that's for the future. And speak soon. All right. Bye for now.